listening to the internet, the worldwide. I hope I don't drag things into the... Oh, we're getting a little bit of speed up and slow down on that song, Dennis.
Not on my end. It's probably just Zoom glitching out.
Yeah. Well, hope that doesn't... Can you hear that when I text?
I did hear that. Whoop. Who are you sending text to?
My girlfriend. Telling her I'm going to start the podcast. Oh, well.
Drug dealers.
I got a whole bunch of drug dealers to talk to.
I'm pretty sure I saw a drug dealer going around a park the other day.
Really?
Yeah, I was sitting on the bench with my mask, and I was watching him, and he kept hiding behind the trees and looking over his shoulder back at me.
Shoulder back, huh? Did you buy anything?
I saw him putting pills in pigeons, throwing them away.
Giving them some backpacks.
That's wild, man.
Is it?
Here we go. Tweeting this out to our listener.
This is a really good song.
Isn't it
Dennis
wonderful?
and we sat up. Dennis did all the hard work. I just sit near him while he makes things.
So you're the Ben Affleck of the podcast.
Ben Affleck, yeah. I'll take it.
So
Not
that
quite
makes
an
Dennis
alcoholic
the
yet.
Matt Damon, and then who am I? Am I Casey Affleck? Oh, fuck.
Oh no. Oh no, guys.
I'm gonna go hang out with Joaquin, guys.
Maddie's the Casey Affleck. Now's a good
We'll do
time.
one more of
I
those.
was gonna say that was as good as it's gonna get.
Oh, it's gonna get better. Just wait.
You think Maddie's
Okay,
gonna
let's
come
try.
up
Yeah, we're gonna try another bit, okay? Let's
with from back from one? All right, places
let's
everybody.
everyone reset. We're gonna do it slightly different, okay?
Yeah. Whoops, that moves everything. Gosh darn it. Okay.
Wow, this is an amazing song.
This is a great song. And you know what the
Yeah.
funny thing is? I wrote this whole thing and Dennis stood next to me.
Right, he kind of
So,
did like a
Am I the
lip
Ben
sync
Affleck
kind.
of the
You're
podcast?
basically the
Fuck.
Ben Affleck. He's such
Wow,
a,
if that
he's
makes
such a dumb
Dennis
idiot.
the Ben Affleck, that makes you the Matt Damon.
I'm the Matt
and
Damon.
What does
are
that
you?
make me?
You're the Joaquin Phoenix.
I'm the Joaquin Phoenix of the podcast.
Exactly. Incredible. I think we did it.
We did it better the second time around, for sure. You guys want to do one
Only
more?
way that makes sense is if
I don't.
they hear the first part. So that's
I'm gonna
be
bring it
like a
back one more
2-minute
time.
Oh,
We should probably do it a third time.
I don't think anyone wants that. This time, remind me to look at the chat because we had things were blowing up over there
Oh my
last time.
gosh.
No, all that time we just didn't know what to say. We could have been looking at something.
Welcome to Friends of Friends. My name is Byron. I'm joined today by Dennis and Maddie. And guys, before we get started, is it okay if I say a little something?
Oh, you have a few words to say?
Yeah, of course. You can say anything you want, anytime you want.
So, during last week's episode, I made a mistake.
Oh no.
While we were wrapping up, I made the ill-conceived decision to interrupt what our normally humorous content that we provide our listeners and that they expect from us for over 100 episodes with recordings of farts. I'm not unsound. I don't have over half decade of experience in selecting the appropriate time, placement, and volume of audio clips that would assist in our obviously joint goal of creating a quality project. And I overstepped by auditorily inserting not one, but many rowdy rippers.
Not now, Mom. It's getting serious.
Even though I just virtually ripped a dozen or so big ones, it doesn't make it less of an insulting assault to the both of you, Maddie and Dennis, but also our diligent listeners who tune in each week. And just because no one smelt it, I'm still the one who dealt it. Our show is not an Old Spice commercial, and it's not the place for random humor. While I know a simple apology isn't going to make this better, I hope this can start us down a path of healing and will bring us closer in the process. I'm sorry, guys, and I promise to be better.
I have case of diarrhea.
God damn it. What?
I'm really
Do you know how many
sorry.
times I want to interrupt that with? Or I had like I wish I had really going. I really would have been great for that.
I just want to, for reals though, guys, that was not my place. And Dennis is the only one who should be on sound.
Why did I have this? I just got Bree bought a soundboard so I can do sounds now.
What can you do?
I
what
just did the
sounds do you got?
diarrhea one. I got
I have a bad case of diarrhea.
okay, and then I got something a little different.
I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of...
So I
wait,
got a
wait, did
couple-
I start a trend? Are we
Did-
only
did
doing
you-
farts and
I thought
shits?
Byron did those.
No,
No.
I luckily enough, I was like, oh, this is perfect. I got diarrhea sounds. He's setting
I
me
thought
up.
the
and I
whole
just,
bit was Byron saying he was sorry and then doing it again.
No, it kind of was.
That's
I
good
did
comedy.
I did
you
the
don't know
long
who's
fart.
delivering the jokes.
This one's a
was
good one.
great.
Let me see what this is.
Don't put. Oh my god. Okay.
Do you know? Do you know what I really
So-
hated about it? Is that it's
That-
the stupidest shit in the world,
Yep.
but I laugh every time, and it's like I can't not. I don't know why.
Because farts are
That-
funny.
That somehow had a microphone inside the bowl.
Yeah, that was nuts.
That was a god
Nope.
damn it.
No more. Nope. That was it. We maxed out.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. How you been? What's up?
I've been pretty good.
I take
Uh,
a...
Yeah.
I mean,
It's been
Dennis,
a weird week.
You look like a Twitch streamer now. You officially
I am a
have
Twitch
the
streamer.
light glow of purple hue around
Yep.
everything.
That's my color lights. And you want to know something dope? Check this out. I can.
Can you change the color?
I can change them straight from here. Look at this. We're going boom.
Oh,
Boom.
nice.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
you know what's
pretty cool,
really
huh?
cool is underneath the table, he's wearing the like shortest skirt.
Yep. I'm gonna be the opposite. I'm gonna be shirtless up top and just wear like slacks. You know,
Love it.
like keep it private.
Keep
the
it
business
private.
private.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, and I guess we're using a new private thing, right? Like, we're not using FaceTime. We're using Zoom, right? So things might look different.
No, we're using Zoom. It's wonderful.
I don't know
Yeah, they look a
anything
little
about
different.
it.
I mean, Maddie actually is just stuck inside a DVD player. He's transcended into the digital space.
You look more like Wolverine
became a
this
DVD.
week.
Me?
Yeah, I think it's because your hood's up. It makes your head look like a circle of hair.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, my hair is pulled back. I have been wearing like a hair tie, trying to get like a samurai knot. I was like, what needs to come back? What's 2020 missing? And it's the man bun.
I think we're bringing it back. It's not what we want, but it's what we deserve,
And what we need.
And what we need. I think it'll be help. But there's something about like there was all these rumors that Zoom. Oh, I forgot. Someone just let me know that we did not turn on the video.
Oh, you know, I've been watching it actually. I've been looking at it and
Well-
it didn't even.
transition
didn't
that
even-
no one could see what's going on.
That's
2 weeks in
fine.
a row. I love it.
That's good. We were about 8 minutes in. Nice to
8
know.
minutes. That's okay. Hey,
Now, there
thanks.
we go.
Thank you.
But there's something about the Zoom. It's like very secure, right? No one can just come in.
No, I mean it is now. It used to not have this thing called a waiting room.
See, I don't know anything about it.
So when you guys came in, I had the option to admit you into the room.
Uh-huh.
I picked that. That
But you
didn't
have
used
to have a
happen.
code, is that right?
You just have to have the URL is all.
I've never used this. I really have.
Yeah,
not.
it's a link. So if you had Zoom and you had a link, you just click it, it launches it, you're set to go.
Mm-hmm.
But a while ago, like a couple weeks ago, they didn't have the waiting room. They didn't have passwords on as a default. So somebody like leaked like a super important meeting, and then like someone just like jumped in, right?
Yeah. That's weird. Could we give our audience our Zoom code? Is that how that works?
Oh, we got a
Wait.
problem here.
Wait,
What's going on?
What?
who the hell is that?
Someone
I
just
see a face.
crashed in. I think.
What on
What?
earth? How did this?
Is that Gator?
Is that Gator?
It's a familiar voice.
Did Gator just hack?
Is that my lawyer, Matty Kerr? I got some words to speak with you.
Hi, Gator.
How did you get in here?
Oh, I tell you what, boy, I went on there, I come out, and I say to him, I said, I'm gonna hack that plant. And I got last couple of years, Gator, he been on the internet, been so connected.
Okay.
He come in. He said, "You can learn code. Jeff Pesos." He said you can
Yep.
learn code.
Jeff Pesos?
So I bought in. All right, I bought in. So next thing you know, I'm hacking Planet, baby. I'm finding numbers. I'm getting numbers. I'm putting them in.
Like our Zoom code. Okay. Well, how'd you figure that?
I feel like he hacked Dennis to the point of freezing.
Yeah, Dennis
So
is
did you
frozen,
just-
and I actually don't know.
He just hacked
Oh my
Dennis
gosh,
out of the
Tony.
meeting.
There,
Guys, are we back?
you're back. What did you do, Gator? Did you hack Dennis?
Dude,
Oh,
I think it hacked my
here's the
Wi-Fi.
thing, Byron. I'm usually at your house. You know what I'm saying? Because I put a little trap door on the side of your house.
Well, that's
know that you know.
last time you kicked in my wall.
So check it out. Went back, different family there. They were surprised. They were very surprised.
I did move. You're right.
I was too. I was surprised. So
Hey.
so next thing I knowing, I'm saying I got one other guy because my lawyer, Matt Kerr,
What the fuck
You
are you
know-
talking about, Gator?
he come in. I don't know where Matty Kerr live. His mom and dad, they took their name out the white page. And so, but Dennis, he's easy to find. This guy easy to find. He's like the most tech savvy guy I know. He's so easy to find.
That's
the next
true.
thing I know, Dennis, look out your window.
Dennis, look out your window.
In real
Hey,
life.
Gator.
Yes, in real life.
So I got.
Oh wait,
I'm
now
on-
Dennis is actually getting up.
Were you gonna try to get the broom? You gonna try to shake me out like a raccoon?
Gator,
Don't
give
work
him-
like that.
Give
bud.
him a wave though.
How you doing? How you doing, baby? I'll blow a kiss. Mwah.
Ooh. All right. Well,
Long time.
he just
got
he
no
just
Gator.
he just blew you a kiss.
Thank you for that.
All right.
Hey, Gator. How have you been doing with the stay at home and COVID situation? Are you guys keeping the alligators safe?
I'll tell you about them alligators, man. Kerr. They love nothing better than having a little bit of gator time with Gator. You know what I'm saying?
Nope, not at
They-
all.
when they come through, and they say stay at home, social distance, and I'm out here saying, that's no problem for me because I'm partially unknown.
Right.
I'm off the grid, so I don't want people in my neighborhood anyway. So I'm here by myself. I got Clem. Clem's got his family. They're kind of running deep over there. I'm a little, you're
Yeah.
supposed to say 6 feet, but
Right,
I'm saying man be like 3 feet. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
We got small houses out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, while we have you, Gator, real quick, a lot of people have been. I mean, no one really knows where COVID-19 coronavirus came from. But
yeah. I tell you,
I mean, there's the bat theory, and then
What's
there's
your-
all kinds
I
of
want to
things.
know
But
Gator's theory.
yeah, I mean, some people have been pointing towards gator milk. I remember that. But
pointing towards what?
towards gator milk. Remember, you did start a franchise of gator milks because of the high steeping
lawyer,
temperature
Matty Kerr,
baristas.
Told me I'm not supposed to really talk about gator milk too much anymore
Yeah,
because of
yep, keep it down.
liability.
Yeah, we don't want
But,
to actually go through that again.
I'll tell you what I know about where I think this COVID came from. Okay.
Yep.
So French.
First, okay.
Very,
So they're saying
very Louisiana.
they're saying bat. Okay. Gators eating a lot of bat. Okay. You put a little trap out, put a little berry on them. Next thing you know, snatch them up with your hands right out the wall. Snatch them right there.
Okay.
And then you just throw them right in. But Gator's been eating bat 60 years. 60 years he's been eating bat.
Can we be real? He looks great for 60.
He looks really good for 60. I agree.
Real glossy, baby. Real glossy.
Hey, Gator, with the I do just want to take this moment while I got you on the phone. It's been months. You don't call me back, but while I got you, with the success of Tiger King, Netflix has reached out and said, I know you like to keep your privacy, but if there is any potential on like a 4-episode, 6-episode series, they would be very interested in kind of getting, your story
The Gator
about the
Prince.
murders and the milk.
Hey, you know what, Matty Kerr? I knew that was you behind it. I knew that was you behind it. Because check this out. Now y'all might remember Making a Murder. My cousin's the Avery boy.
Yeah.
Okay, so
He's out now,
got
right?
got
Did he go to
one
WrestleMania?
cameraman. Oh, Brandon went to WrestleMania. I whooped his ass. I'll tell you that. He's trying to tell me Ric Flair's not the guy. Ric Flair is the guy. Wrestling is fake as hell, but Ric Flair is the guy. Okay, he's my peer, of course.
Okay.
And so what I'm saying, we're making a murder, and y'all might have recognized a little dark song there, talk this behind the scene.
Mhm.
Right? I'm not supposed to say it was me, so I won't. But wink, wink, out here. And so I'm trying to tell y'all, got a cameraman, Netflix cameraman, following the Avery boys around. He says to me, Gator, I think that you got a story. You think you got a story you can sell? So out here on the swamp during social distance, we got Netflix following Gator around, and the cameraman and sound man following me around all day. They sit in their little RV off to the side, and they're I don't know what they're doing as far as clean water and things like that, but that's none of my business because I signed a contract. Okay, signed a contract 6 months of Netflix following me around, and we're gonna put out Welcome to the Swamp Gator Edition.
Welcome to the Swamp Gator edition. Okay.
I like that. That's great. Gator, I have a question for you about the alligator shed burning down.
Mm.
Did you have something to do with that? Were you trying to take out some competition?
I heard it was full of VHS tapes.
Okay, so here's the thing about film: burns very quickly, and so
Thank you for that.
the VHS tape, stacked about 60 high on each one. Because I put a new one up there about with every age that I turn, about a new cassette tape on top.
Like rings
You
on a
stack
tree.
'em? Do they have
Stack
anything to
'em.
do with that year, or do you just stack tapes for a year? Like drawing lines on
I mean, it's my whole collection, my VHS collection. I ain't got a VCR down here,
Okay.
but someday I plan on getting like enough electricity power that I could watch these movies on with the VHS movies. But here's the thing: we're filming King of the Swamp, Gator Boy, right?
Different show.
I think it's different now.
And the next thing you know, okay, we got Netflix trying to pump their. I'm thinking myself, this around swamp water, we got a lot around here. So
Is he dipping his head in water?
I think he's
You
waterboarding
went in
himself.
the water.
Are you being waterboarded? No one can hear what you're. Gator.
you can't hear?
Gator, are you on a burner?
I
Oh no.
I think his
think they got him.
VCR's taking too much electricity up.
Yeah, that's
Lost his
probably it.
connection.
Oh wow. I mean, maybe he'll
it
stand on
ain't
top.
working.
Okay.
Oh,
he's
we
back.
can hear you again,
He's
Gator.
back.
Did you adjust the satellite?
I brush it to the side just a little bit.
I've got a big question, and I know it's a little bit to the side here, and it might go deep or be even revealed in the documentary series. What's on the tapes?
I mean, I got a lot of WrestleManias recorded,
Okay.
but we did the long play version, so we could put 2 of them on there. So I got like 14 and 15 on the same tape.
Wow.
Good.
Okay,
Yeah.
Sexy.
but so other tapes that I got though, Milo and Otis director's cut. You ever seen that one?
No.
I can't say.
Does it include exclusive behind the scenes animal abuse?
Oh, but yes, it does. It especially has a part where they put the cat in the water with the bear, and well, and see the thing is the reason why I got this tape, you see, is because back when that was being shot, guess who they were using for Animal Wrangler?
Who?
You?
Big old Gator, big old 10-4 on the gate.
Open.
Tell you
So-
what.
How did you transition from kittens to alligators?
Well, that's the thing about how I know about Joe Exotic, right? Me and Mr. Maldonado, we go back sometime. Okay, and so he want big cat, I want little cat, because I say little cat, you can do so much more with them. You know, you can hold them above your head. You can feed them to the bear. You can. Okay, and you know this is swamp justice. This is swamp rule. You just throw down in the swamp with the cat. Next thing you know, 3 gators.
3 gators.
Wow.
So you're more
One
of
cat equals 3 gators.
Raiders. Yep.
So you do a small cat rescue, but you don't really rescue the cats. You use them for
It's a little-
90s Disney films.
Little different than that. And see, it's all because of they got different kind of standard now with Hollywood. And so back then, though, we could just be throwing cats into the fire, and it was fine. It was actually people were looking at us like we were doing the right thing. You know,
The right thing? They thought that was the moral decision?
Well, right, because you gotta get the shot. Filter screen, baby.
Jesus Christ, man.
Is that not right?
I think that's right. That sounds right.
Yeah, that sounds right. Yep.
Let me ask you guys a question.
Okay, yeah, I'd love to hear it.
What's been going on?
Oh, good question.
What's going on? Is what you're looking to understand?
What's been going on?
Well, none of us have been in prison yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. I mean, I think that we'll probably be arrested just for being associated with you eventually,
At some point.
but it hasn't come yet.
It's
But no,
happened before.
we're just we're social distancing, quarantining myself.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing.
What are you doing? What are you doing in social distancing?
But I've been playing a lot of video games. No gators involved.
That's
Gator, do you think that social distancing, do you think that the government's just trying to take over and that's why we're doing this? Do you think it's all a big hoax?
Man, I don't think it's really but a hoax, okay? I think it's a little bit further than a hoax.
Oh,
All right?
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So what I propose, okay, is that we go through and we follow the money, they say, okay?
Yeah.
And these jackholes trying to say, you know, Bill Gates. They're trying to say wet market. And I'm saying, no, wet gates.
Wet
gates. I was going to say he's surprisingly informed about the issues, but
Y'all, but okay, because I've been learning how to hack the planet, like I was saying.
you listen to
And
podcasts or
and
something?
and CNN come up, you know what I'm saying? And they're the fake news line media, okay? And, it
What's
says
your preferred media choice, Gator? Sorry to take you away from. I just wanna know
Bloomberg.
your
Bloomberg.
what is it?
Bloomberg?
Bloomberg. Okay, all right, good. Okay, continue with your theory.
All right, so I'm looking at this thing, and you know, you got to combine the tweets, okay? Because it stands to reason, 2 sides of the story. But what about the third side of the story? When half the side is right and the other half the side is right, then you combine them. Bill Gates, wet market, wet gates.
I like that.
Right.
I like that.
Okay,
theory.
yeah, absolutely.
It makes sense.
It
Makes
does.
sense.
Brilliant.
Yeah, it does definitely. We're gonna get you, I think, as an advisor to the president. I think we should do that. I think that'd be.
It'll be
I
Sounds
think y'all-
interesting to me.
Vince
If y'all
McMahon.
could get me in contact with that man, I think I got some ideas that he could really go off of.
Gator,
Right now.
why don't you just tweet at him? Why don't you just take a couple of his tweets, combine them to form the third side, and he'll hit you up quick. I guarantee it.
Dennis Webb of Lies.
Oh,
How about that?
you caught me.
You know what I'm
Careful.
saying?
Dennis is
Liberal
the deep state.
media.
Yeah.
Okay? You trying to get me to talk to the man. I need the man to talk to me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You caught me. I'm a deep state Illuminati guy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's hot, dude. You got to teach me how to get in there because they're not accepting my friend requests right now. They got
Okay.
private account. Man.
I know. I'm
What?
sorry. It's a real private group, but I'll talk to the leaders.
Hey, Gator, real
you
quick.
know,
Do you think that it's the Lion news media, like LOIN? LION?
Yeah, would you
Loin.
Loin.
Listen.
The loin.
pork
news
loin
media.
media, like a hog loin?
And going back
Yeah,
to Lions real
It
quick.
is lions
Yeah, I want to
and
check.
tigers.
I want to check something. This is something that wasn't really talked about in terribly much detail in Tiger King. But were you part of the people who got together to kill Carol Baskin's husband, Don Lewis?
Spoiler.
Listen, I never actually met Don in person, you know, and here's the thing: I'm like the middleman between Carol Baskins down in Florida,
Mhm.
Maldonado in Middle America. Who cares? You know, Nebraska probably.
Okay.
And so
Close.
they're talking to me. They're saying Gator, you know, we got a problem with Carol. Carol's saying Gator got a problem with Joseph. And I'm stuck right in between. So am I playing both sides? You fucking know it, brother.
Maddie, you're his lawyer. Are you really gonna let him dig himself in this hole?
Yeah.
I did
Absolutely.
pay you 4 years ago one time about that carnation instant breakfast with the Gator milk edition that we're not supposed to keep talking about. But listen, I'll tell you guys what though, one thing. You want to hear about the new business? You want to hear about that new business?
Yeah,
All
I
right,
always
well,
do.
Well, Gator,
definitely do.
when you talk about the new business, leave out the second half.
Second half. All right.
Did you write that down?
I should just delete it because you know what I mean? Because I wrote a manifesto.
Okay, smart. Yeah, delete the second half.
Okay, let's get this out of here. All right, so here, okay, social distance. Okay, everyone got to find a little thing to do. I've seen people making that sourdough bread and make your lips pucker. It's so sour.
Okay.
Got a little bit of that dough, but you know what Gator's doing? Kind of think ahead. Bread only goes little ways, maybe about a week, okay? And Gator knows that hand sanitizer, that's the new gold, okay? Everyone's looking to wash their hands and get that back grease right off of it.
I mean, I got some
Okay.
right here. Yeah.
And so what I'm trying to say right now, new product, next level, sanitizer, okay? Hand sanitizer. And what this is, because I'm still getting the Gator milk like through the old fashioned way, you know?
I don't think we ever really got to how you did that. The old-fashioned
Okay, well,
way?
I'm a sidetrack. I'm gonna tell you, okay, because this will relate for something else too, okay. And so I believe we talked about Maine one time, but what you do is you get all buck ass naked,
Yeah,
okay.
you get naked. Yeah.
You get all greasy, okay. You go out at night, candle lit, because you don't want to spook them gators, right? But then when they about to death roll right, you death roll left. You
Right.
honk their beak, and then you honk their other beak.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Next thing you know,
No.
you're getting that gator milk, that
You
frothy
just have
bowl.
sex with the alligator. Is that what you're saying?
It's not exactly the same thing, but I can see how some people might mistake that, because the death roll is like you're entangled. You know, it's like Dennis Weber's Web of Lies,
Right.
and you just tangle them in there. And so next thing you know,
Guys, I got an email from
figured it
PETA.
out. Is that a sandwich?
No, no, it's not a sandwich.
You gotta.
We're in big
Okay,
trouble.
so here's the thing: you figure out that the gator, he got all kind of good shit on the inside. Okay, just like the rest of us. But this thing called pheromone. You heard of that?
Yeah,
Pheromones?
It's a scent that you put in your body, and it's how you talk to women, and they smell it underneath you. and then they get underneath you. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus Christ.
So hand sanitizer,
Yeah.
we take the isopropyl,
Yeah.
and we take the aloe vera, and then we take the pheromone, and then we put them, all three of them together instead of just the two. Okay, so now when you're wiping it on your hands, you not only beat the COVID, but you're also attracting mates. How do you think of that?
So is it kind of like just hand sanitizer mixed with cologne?
No, it's pheromones, Dennis.
Pheromone.
Well,
He tried to say it.
Trying to say what? It's called Pheromone. Pheromone.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay,
Pheromone.
but that's what the gators smell, and then they say, "Ooh la la."
Okay.
wow.
And so, $2.99. What do y'all think of that?
That's
What
a
do you think
great
of that
deal.
Starting price.
That's a great deal. How are you going to find the
$2.99.
resources to make this, though? Everything's all sold out.
Plus,
You
you've
see
you
the-
burned a
okay,
lot of
with-
bridges with the distribution of the gator milk.
Well, that was a Nestle. Okay, we're not supposed to mention them. I understand, but thing about Nestle is they don't have jurisdiction on hand sanitizer.
That's
So
Okay.
for me,
So
I'm making my own alcohol. I've been doing it my whole life.
Well, that's
making
where
my
we're
own
gonna
alcohol.
cut. We're gonna cut you off there. We don't want to get into that too much. No, we're loading a YouTube video.
You watching my
Netflix.
stories?
No, I was just
Anyway, $2.99. I don't feel like I'm profiting from no kind of pandemic or whatever. But I mean, I'm not raising prices. People are looking at me and saying, "Gator, $2.99 is cheap. I'll buy it too." And I could just say, "Give me $6." Why don't I say, "Give me $12, 4 ounces"?
Right.
so you
Well,
say that you'll sell it for them for one price, and then when they agree to it, you ask for more.
Right.
Oh, yeah, and then you guilt them into it. That's the thing. You're like, "Well, I did this. This is craft. This is more than just commercial grade, baby. This is Gator grade."
And I know we got a pretty good tagline because it does dry out your hands very bad. So
Oh, baby, it dries them out.
Scaly as a gator.
But you know what? Skin is thick as one too. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
And so COVID can't penetrate. COVID can't penetrate.
It can't come through that skin.
It's got to be able to, right?
I don't know with the gator skin. I'm so healthy as a lark over here. I tell you.
It's a lark. Isn't that like a nickname for a falsehood?
I feel like I'm drunk right now.
I think it's just coming through the phone. Well, this is kind of fun. It does seem like you're scamming people, kind of like a Hare Krishna. Is that right? Or whatever those people who like walk around and give you the books for free and then ask for money. Do you remember
Yeah,
those
you put
guys?
hand sanitizer on their hands for 'em. They wipe that in. They say, "What's that smell?" And then you say, "That smell is that cash coming out your back pocket."
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Is it true? There's another rumor I've been hearing. You know the popular podcast WTF with Mark Maron at the beginning? It goes, "Lock the gates." There's a rumor that was actually a cut off audio quote of him asking the police to lock you up into jail.
This is Maddie.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
Thank you.
It's true. Did you settle
Okay, well,
that?
my lawyer says it's all good. That he said it. Listen, Mark Maron, if you're listening,
He
Yes.
is.
let me back in to the gates. We can sort this out. I know I took $12 from you. I said 6. I meant 12, of course. But that's his prerogative. That's his prerogative. You don't want to talk to Gator. I try to do. I thought anyone could be on there because I don't know half these people. I've seen
Just
seen
because
John. I've seen John Prine. I heard about him before.
Yeah.
I know about John Prine. He was on that show. But
Sure.
here's 365 other people I ain't never heard of. So I just figured you could just get on the show. And he's telling me, lock the gate.
No, he was actually just saying lock the gates, not lock up Gator, and it was okay. Wow.
He's trying to tell me, well, he's like, okay, not to say the police were not there. They were there. Okay, but I was at the front door and I was knocking. I was trying to come in.
Okay.
So he said cease and desist, you know. And Mark Maron, I just want to tell you, I like you. I think you did real good on that other Netflix show that you're on. They gave me that free subscription. I've been watching it from my flip phone. They got a secret flip phone app.
It's a secret?
Yeah, you got to be
Yeah, I
part of
wouldn't tell anybody
Netflix to
about
get it. You got to be part of Netflix to get it.
Yep.
And they're paying me. That's how I'm getting through right now. I don't get the unemployment because my 1099 don't come through anymore. Ever since the truck stuff happened.
Oh shit. just never ends.
And that's what I'm saying. You can't catch a break. You just always get stuck, like the truck got stuck, you know. But hey, let me tell you this: what I've been doing in social distance. Okay, I've been doing home gym. Y'all ever that?
Yeah, I mean,
I've never
I
heard
do
of
try
a
to
home
work
gym.
out, but yeah.
All right, check this out. You got sticks? You got tree?
Yeah, I got tree.
Tree got sticks.
I got
All right?
sticks.
So you go, tree, give me that stick. You get a stick. You gotta be big enough stick. All right. And I'm trying to find what's a heavy load, you know? Heavy load.
A load to
And
bear.
I'm trying to say, you know, my piss is a little heavier than liquid.
We all do
So I've been
that.
pissing into a jug out of the stick. And
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you what, man,
The whole punchline.
I'm curling those like some fries, baby.
So you're curling jugs of your own urine to work out?
Yeah, you should see me right now. I'm getting all ripped. Up.
You doing like the Alex
Wow.
Jones body type or what? Like what's going on?
I mean, that man looked like a barrel, you know? He looked like a barrel with claws. And I'm saying he got a gator body, but I got a body by gator.
Okay, and that's how
Okay,
you're marketing
good.
this. You're always trying to
Good.
make money. Yeah.
Look, profit. You got profit no matter what. You know, Jesus had them. Gators got them too.
Jugs of pee.
I don't know. I would have guessed that he had probably jugs of pee, but I'm saying profit. I'm saying profit like you know, the thing. He had a bunch of those,
Sure.
and I'm trying to get a bunch of them too.
Wow. Well, Gator, there's another show on this network called the Kent Beagle Mind Summit. It's a self-improvement podcast hosted by this guy named Kent Beagle.
What
And
what
at the
kind of bagel?
Beagle, like the dog.
Snoopy.
But I guess. Yep. Yeah.
I love him
so,
already.
So we're gonna let you go here in just a minute, but before we do, Kent Beagle does this thing where he drops a little bit of his guests kind of give a final summation. He calls it I can't remember what he calls it, like a kick, where he wants to inspire the listeners on the way out. So I'd like to give you like a minute to really just, I mean, I guess pour your heart out to our listeners and inspire them.
Okay. All right. Let me just say this to y'all in Radio Land.
Okay.
Okay. There's a site called OnlyFans. All right. And I just now found out about this thing. And okay, so Clem's girlfriend, her friend Lucinda, okay, she's social distancing with Clem girlfriend, Clem dad, okay?
Okay.
And so I'm hearing all of a sudden that she got this site called LucindaGoesDeep.com, okay? And so I go there, it leads me over to this thing called OnlyFans. And I'm like, I can't be the only fan. Certainly not. It said $12. Gator sells one hand sanitizer, $12. Subscription, LindaGoesDeep.com. LucindaGoesDeep.com. And so I'm looking, it's like, this is okay. I'm into that. Kind of weird. It's my neighbor, you know. I look out the window, she's there. I look at my old computer here, and she's there as well. And so,
Wow.
but I finally asking, let's say anyone can just get on this, and she said anyone can just get on this. So Gator, next thing you know, I'm signing up. Okay,
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
3 weeks in,
What do we got?
removed for community standards, abusing the community standards. They're saying, and here's the thing: this ain't OnlyFans, naked people trying to get that money for their jiggly bits. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, Gator pheromones, Gator milk. This is an activity that can only be done in the bus.
Wait, in the
So-
bus?
So I'm filming myself wrestle these gators
Oh no.
and take their goods, their bodily goods, so I can bottle them up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I post a video of that because I'm saying that's something people want to know. It's edutainment, as the kids say, on the new pods. Okay, so remove for community standards, but my kick that you're asking for,
Yeah.
don't let anyone tell you no.
We got there. We got to the advice.
All right. Well, Gator,
We made it.
I guess best of luck. Is pretty much all I can say.
And Gator, I need to let you know that I'm gonna forever ban you from this Zoom.
No, don't.
Yep.
Well,
Don't.
thank God that Zoom's only temporary. You know what I'm saying? Because Gator is forever.
Nice.
Gator is forever. All right, Gator, I really do appreciate you checking in with your parole. What is it?
Gator's
officer?
out parole, baby. Gator's out parole.
No,
He's out parole now.
well,
Don't
just
say
because
that.
you're not
You're-
there doesn't mean you're off.
You were still on it.
They're telling me, don't get any more trouble. But we're not coming around the swamp right now because
Yeah.
all the services, all these things. People are trying to get, they're trying to get their COVID
Okay.
treatment. I'm standing outside the hospital with the sanitizer. I tell you what, I'm gonna make that money off of these guys.
Dennis,
I'll
give-
do a plug real quick. Y'all know me. I'm Gator Aloysius on Twitter. You'll find it. Look for these guys. Gator A. Avery.
okay.
Everyone
Okay.
loves me.
Yep.
And
Thanks, Gator.
it's all
Gator.
good, baby.
All right. Bye, Gator.
Bye, Gator. Thanks for checking
Bye,
in.
guys.
Hey, bye, man.
I get out of here.
Okay.
All right. Gator's gone. I booted him. Holy
Wow.
buckets. How
Wow.
did he hack in? How did he do that?
I mean, I don't know how we got the code. I was talking about the security of this thing.
I bet he has a mic in here. I bet he hacked my system, my computer.
You think he's a hacksaw?
I think that he is. That was weird. That
Oh,
was
weird. The cameras are working now.
Oh, are they?
Huh.
Did he hack our feed even?
I don't know. I guess so.
Weird. Okay.
And
All right.
it's
Well,
coming from a guy that had very limited amount of electricity, he makes it work.
He did make it work. It sounded
he's probably
almost
running an
okay.
e-machines off a generator in the swamp.
Man, I miss those e-machines. Get a new
they were
computer every
great.
6 months.
Yep, because that's when you needed to get a new one because we were terrible.
Gotta get a new-
How was? We obviously Gator showed up, but we were talking about how the weeks were going. How was your
Wow.
guys' week? Then?
I
Yeah,
wrote a
45
big
minutes in.
I
Let's
wrote a
figure it
big
out.
I wrote a big apology for the embarrassing fart noises I did last week.
Right.
That's pretty much it, I guess. Yeah.
I'm thankfully enough. I still have a job. 20%
Hey!
of my company got
That's
laid off. So
great.
that was
I saw
crazy.
that.
Wait,
That
how many
bummed me
people
out.
did get laid off?
30.
And you're okay.
I survived this round, so
Oh, man, I'm
stoked
proud of
that
you.
I still have a job.
You're of value, and I
I'm stoked that you still have a job too.
yeah, that's
And
awesome.
then in my celebratory mental reasoning, I was like, oh, I can still spend money. So then I found the pawn shop that I sold my Rode Procaster, or whatever it's called.
Uh-huh.
They were open, weirdly enough, and they had like one piece of plexiglass hanging above the counter. I was like, all right, I guess this is. They were like sort of trying their best,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
like, I'll buy this back from you, and so got it back. No mic stand though, so I'm doing like
Just
the
holding
sweet
it.
like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tape it here like I'm in the Sharktopus and swing it around.
Sure, that's a lot of fun. I was showing Jamie old videos of me live, for as long as she would pay attention to it. It was not very long, but it was interesting. I used to do all kinds of sorts of magic tricks. Was like
Yeah.
I was like a lasso guy.
Yeah, that's
That magic.
Is that
That's
how you
great.
say that? Yeah.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Those
so
plexiglass things, though, real quick. It's kind of. I had a really dark thought,
Okay.
and it's
okay.
like after this is all over, some of them install them with like drills, you know.
Uh-huh.
Like there's still going to be these little holes to remind us of a time when there's these plexiglass dividers between us and cash people of cash.
It's a very
it's-
interesting thought.
Well, I just thought
It's like the record of a time, a darker time.
yeah, no, I'm kind of serious. It made me very kind of.
You know, I went to Rosars, and they just clamped theirs on these
Yeah.
clamps and like put some decorative tape on them. But my favorite part of my whole experience at Rosars was not about the plexiglass. or
Rosars
any
is
of
a
that.
local grocery chain. by the way.
It's a regional one, and yes.
Oh yes, you're right.
And so Katie and I are checking out, and we pay the guy with our little thing. And then a lady comes up behind, like she's been waiting behind us to talk to this cashier, like they're old friends. And instead of being like, "Hi, David, how are you?" she goes,
Do you have any Santa
"Ellen's
teaser?
dead."
Wait,
Ellen's
okay.
dead?
I want you to have a clean
That's
end.
that's
What?
how she starts it. She just goes, "Helen's dead,"
Oh
and it was like,
no!
I want that lady to deliver all bad news forever.
You've got cancer.
I don't want to
Goodbye.
be like. Could you imagine that your life legacy amounts to someone finding out that way?
Bill wants
She
to
wasn't like,
divorce you.
Hey, David, I have some bad news. I want to share it to you publicly. For one,
Oh God!
Just-
While you're at work.
it was so uncomfortable, but fantastic. Helen's dead.
What was her response though?
That was it. Yeah.
Man, that's
Yep,
sick.
those
I'm really
guys
happy.
from Ghana just show up and start dancing with her with Helen's coffin.
I can't wait for Maddie's apology next week for playing that. No, he loves it, and I do too. Helen's dead, huh?
Helen, yeah. So that's my new emo band.
Ellen is deceased. She's never coming
Oh, man.
back. Helen
beautiful.
is dead.
Shit.
Well, yeah.
Did
Shit,
you have
shit.
that one loaded up, ready to go, Maddie, or did you just find out while we were talking?
I did have it ready to go, and I kind of because I had a knowledge of where all the buttons were, and then we got gated, and I completely forgot everything. So it took me a moment to remember which glowy
Forgot
button
them
it
all.
was.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's totally fine.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it is. It's really fine.
So, what were we gonna do on the show before that? Did we have any fun plans? Anything cool? You guys watch anything? No.
No, I finished Final Fantasy, so that's done.
You guys like
was good.
Snowpiercer?
Snowpiercer.
Yeah, the
movie?
The movie.
It was
I've never
fine.
heard of it.
Don't watch The Platform then. You ever seen that movie pop up on your Netflix queue?
The Platform.
The Platform.
No.
Is it like that movie, but now a TV show?
It's that movie, but vertically. It's a prison where there's an unknown number of floors, and as it starts, there's a big platform that lowers down between the floors every day, and on that platform at the top is every one of the prisoners' favorite foods on a big platter. And the problem is, if everyone just ate what they needed, the food could get all the way down to the bottom, and the bottom wouldn't starve. But since everyone is greedy, they all eat the food at the top of the platform. And it's some sort of social commentary message, but the movie kind of stunk. You know how Snowpiercer, it's like the poor people are at the back of the train trying to get to the front. This is the prisoners who eat the best are at the top.
Is it like that movie with Justin Timberlake where they have the time on their arms?
Talking about Alpha Dog?
Nope.
No. You're talking about, what is it?
In time.
It's called
In Time?
Wrist clockers?
Wrist clock. It's
Stopwatchers.
got Stop watching this show. That's what it's called. Stop watching this
Stop,
movie.
drop.
We call this a show?
This? No, you're telling people to
No.
quit watching this?
I'm talking about the movie.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
The movie.
What kind of food would you want on the platform, and would you eat a whole bunch with your fists?
I would eat as much as I need. Not with
Yeah,
my
I'm
fist,
hungry.
just like
Would you poop on the food?
No,
What?
what?
Yeah, that way the lower people get less food and it's grosser.
Did they do that? In
Yeah.
this show?
Yeah, they did.
What?
It's a gross
I
movie.
don't watch this.
I don't understand the point of that.
It wasn't a good movie. That was the problem. Is like they had this implicit idea that the top was better than the bottom. Like they have these rules. The guy wakes up in the platform and they have a partner on their floor, and the guy's like, "Don't talk to the lower people." And then he's like, well, I should tell the top people to quit eating so much. He's like, they won't listen. And then someone like pees down on him when he tries to talk. And I was like, this is weird. I don't understand.
So is it just all straight up like symbolism?
Yes, exactly. But it's like very hard. Like
On the nose.
yeah, there's no wiggle room in this world. And I'm like, well, this doesn't make any sense.
Do you guys think that people are generally good or bad?
I think we're built. If you're correctly wired, you're built to adhere.
So
to,
some people
to-
are born
to the-
wrong, is what you're saying, Byron?
Yeah, no. I mean, some people are. Their brains are wired differently, and it's dangerous. Sociopath.
It's
Sounds
dangerous.
interesting to me.
What was that?
It sounds interesting to me.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
That's
Um,
beautiful.
But yeah,
Speaking of
I was
that,
gonna
have
say
you guys
I was
been-
gonna say the golden rule. I mean, you don't do stuff that you don't want done to you. That's all.
That's
Yeah, it is
very true.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about Trump telling people to drink Lysol?
I think it's a great idea to get the sunlight inside my body.
Yep. I
Isn't that
I
another thing
swallowed
you
a small
say?
sun,
Okay.
so my eyes just glow now. Well,
That's
I can't sleep
incredible.
because it keeps my room too.
Damn. God damn it.
What I love is I see Byron looking very like he's concentrating. I could tell, and he was concentrating trying to find his fart soundboard website again.
Well, if
He's
no
like, "Oh, I
one-
gotta-
you guys didn't
where's
even
that purple
accept
link?
my
I've been there."
apology. You didn't accept my apology.
We totally accepted
What'd
it.
you say?
I have a bad case of diarrhea.
That's what he said. Yep. First off, where the hell did you guys get all these sound bites?
I'm just on fucking YouTube, dude.
I rip them off YouTube.
Yeah.
Get that malware while you download it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. What were we talking about? Getting sunlight in our veins?
Are people good or bad? That's what we started talking about.
Most people
Maddie,
are-
what do you think? Do you think that people are born good?
Nature
Concept
versus
of
nurture?
good and bad. I don't know if that's how I would ever describe it because I think
Ooh, getting real
people
deep.
are. I
It's
think
black and
people
white
are
thinking.
More often than not, self-centered and self-preserving. They try to do whatever they can to best fit their needs, but I do think society and family that influences a lot of choices, and so. If all of we're told and taught at a young age to love and be kind, and I think that's inherent in a lot of us, but people that are exposed to love and kindness also act out. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it is, it's all brain chemistry and environment.
Well, my therapist says that most choices are selfish, and also says that I should ask what best serves my interest. And most often, being a good person best serves my interest. So I think that makes sense.
Being an asshole is never good.
No,
but
it doesn't get you.
sometimes-
Doesn't get you very far.
sometimes you
But some assholes are very wealthy.
That's
And-
true.
But does wealth mean you're happy? Probably not.
I don't know. Do you
Money?
guys think it does?
Oh, this is cool. I like how we go from a
see.
show that has a weird Louisiana boy yelling in a phone about gator milk.
He's 60 years old. Can you believe that?
He is 60.
Oh, yeah.
60
Oh yeah, I
years.
can see that.
Wow. It's
I can
incredible.
see it in his
legs.
teeth.
Lots of varicose veins.
All right.
No,
So,
quit dropping those. I've been watching a couple of things.
yeah, tell me about it.
Since we're getting all heady, have you guys watched Midnight Gospel yet?
No, Duncan Trussell and Pendleton Ward's thing. That's cool. Did
What's it
are
about?
are you a listener of the Duncan Trussell Family Hour podcast?
Not until watching this show.
Oh, it's
I had no
great.
concept of it. So I was. It's a show by a comedian named Duncan Trussell.
Mm-hmm.
It's a podcast, and he interviews people. And a lot of at least the clips that they're using for the cartoon, are headier. What happens with perception, with drugs, religion, state of
Yeah.
being, mind stuff. So it's all kind of out there, but it is now the creator of Adventure Time listens to the show and reached out to Duncan and says, I want to animate your podcast. And it's this over the top, trippy,
Oh,
hilarious,
Dennis, there's someone
weird
behind
show.
you.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Oh my gosh, that scared me.
That was terrifying. Jesus Christ.
I thought Katie walked into the room.
I was like, God, it looks good.
Dennis. That was so scary.
I'm so
don't
sorry
like
to
that.
have scared you.
Fuck, dude.
The midnight.
I don't know if I
Hour.
was talking about trippy head stuff. But that
Yeah, the Midnight Gospel. That's what it is. So yeah, Duncan Trussell, very
It's-
new agey religious. Like he's a big DMT guy. Like he's
Yes.
that kind of guy. And this new show comes out on Netflix, which I haven't seen yet. I was watching the trailer with Jamie yesterday, and I looked at her and I was like, "This, I like his podcast, and I'm really into that sort of." Cracking open the brain, spirituality stuff, but I mean, I don't do anything like that. So I was watching the trailer. I was like, is this something that I could like tolerate? Like, watching, you know?
I watched 3 episodes or 4 in a row, and I had to stop. It was
Yeah.
like, all right, like I'm good for a while, and I haven't jumped back in. But I think it's like the first episode is like Dr. Drew's getting interviewed, and it's like the cartoon itself has some comedic bits that go along and are contradictory to what's being talked about, and the way, like, I didn't know it was a podcast.
Yeah.
So I was like, what is this writing? This is so strange. And then I come to find out it was actually just a conversation. So the way the audio is playing out is pretty entertaining compared to the visuals. So I definitely think watching it is not for everyone.
No,
Like,
I have a
I
feeling,
caught
yeah.
myself laughing and like wanting to socialize, and I started talking to my mom about it, and halfway through I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
She doesn't give a shit about this.
Well, I mean, one of the episodes, I think, is an interview with Damien Eccles. Did you see that one yet? He was part of the West Memphis 3, the boys accused of the satanic slaying of 3 boys in Memphis. Did you?
I don't remember the name, but if I knew the context of the conversation, I could maybe see if I watched it.
Yeah. Well, but now he's like an author. He's really into magic with a K, you know, like that kind of
Oh
stuff.
yeah, I did watch that one.
Yeah. Was that interesting? Feel like
I
it?
mean, yeah, I mean, absolutely. It's very interesting, and it's that cartoon is about a weird fish bowl robot man trying to find cats underwater.
Cool. So, yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
Dennis, you watched the whole thing.
Never seen any of it.
What have you been watching?
Dennis is on DMT right now.
I finished The Good Place.
Oh, cool. So another
Yep.
very similar theme, religion, huh?
Uh-huh. I really liked the way they ended that show. Have you guys seen the?
I haven't
the
seen the
series?
show at all.
No. I really liked the way that they ended it. It was a good finale.
Is it over, the whole thing?
Yeah, it's over. Yep. Season
Is this
4
the one
was
with
last
Ted
one.
Danson?
Ted Danson and Kristen Bell?
Kristen Bell
Yeah.
and yeah, it's I mean the show on its like the base of it at the beginning, of course, is that these people got into the good place, i.e. heaven. Are you
gonna spill the big?
No, I
beans?
won't. But they live in heaven, and
I
then
didn't know that.
things like the main character feels like she doesn't belong. She's like, I'm not supposed to be here. You know, like I wasn't a good person. And yeah, just kind of explores like what, and it's interesting because like the afterlife has like employees and like people work there and like keep it nice for others and stuff. It's an interesting concept, but I really like the way that it wrapped up. I thought it was a good end. It explored kind of how paradise and like heaven can get kind of crappy when you are there for forever and you have this eternal happiness. That contrast in your life goes away, right? You're just always
Right.
that. It's interesting. I liked it a lot.
It's
It's
also
a pretty
funny
funny
as
show.
heck, right?
Yeah, it's a funny
got
show. It's
laughs
not like
and
serious
gaffs
the whole
and
time. It's
goofs.
definitely funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Does it have a big platform full of food that gets shit on?
It does. Yeah, a lot of people shit all over this platform of food.
Okay. All right.
But yeah,
Cool.
otherwise I haven't. That's all I've been watching. I've been playing games and watching that. Katie's been watching this anime, this volleyball anime that I hear the theme song over and over and over and
Volleyball
over again.
anime.
Yeah, so I just hear this all the time.
I could get down on that.
It's honestly it's not a bad show, but I hear that like every 20 minutes.
Oh, they're
all
pretty
day long.
short episodes then. That's fun.
They're short episodes.
Now
and they
you
have these
understand
little,
why Netflix.
They have these breaks in the middle where someone hits a volleyball over a net and it'll like hit a water bottle or hit somebody in the head, and then it goes oi, and it's like but ding ding ding, and it makes a little like anime face. So I hear that theme song and that every 10 minutes back and forth for my whole life. That's my
your
my
whole
life.
life. Maybe you're in the good place.
Maybe I am in the good place.
Maybe you're in the good place now.
Gator was here.
Did
so
someone
it
say
definitely wasn't the
did
good
someone
place.
say they're having a hard week? Did you say that, Dennis?
I mean, it's been a tough week mentally for me. I mean,
Okay.
I'm missing people.
Well,
I'm
that's all the
missing my
time we
friends.
have for the show today, actually.
Great.
It does look like we did hit an hour. So I'm really sorry about that, Dennis. We'll get to that next week. Again,
I'm here.
again, I'm really, really sorry about all the farts and diarrhea. I know that everyone deserves better because it's a profession and we're professionals. I'm sorry.
A spider just like came down right above my face.